A group of northern civil activists and renowned non-state actors under the auspices of Arewa youth leaders of good governance has condemned the suspension order on Senator Abdul Ahmed Ningi of Bauchi Central Senatorial District, who was also the chairman of the Northern Senators Forum of the 10th Assembly, describing the suspension order as unfortunate and too harsh. In a press release on Thursday, the speaker of the group, Comrade Abdul Dambature, explained that the action of Senator Ningi to blow the whistle against budget padding, which all Nigerians are aware has been a recurrent decimal in the country's budgetary processes, should be commended and not victimized, especially when the senator had withdrawn his statement and tendered apologies. The press stated that the accusation of budget padding was not new nor strange and must not be used to suspend a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria at this most critical and turbulent period of our national history, as this will amount to depriving an entire senatorial district of representation at the hallowed Red Chamber for the period of suspension. We understand that the distinguished senators were trying to save their reputations. However, since Senator Ningi had accepted to tender unreserved apologies and had never been found wanting in his conduct at the Senate, should have been considered an apologies accepted with cautions. However, the utterance of some senators at the sitting clearly revealed political undertones in the final decision. Hence, our passionate appeal to the Senate presidents and distinguished senators to revisit the matter and retract the suspension order on Senator Abdul Ahmed Ningi. The Arewa Youth Group further declared in the press state that if the Senate president and the Senate refuse to release or listen to their appeal for a reversal of the suspension order within next 7 working days, the organization will mobilize thousands of youth across the 19 states of northern Nigeria to a mass protest across the states and to indefinitely occupy the National Assembly complex. The group further called on the northern senators to see reasons to demand the reversal of the suspension, as that will adversely affect an entire district and good people of Bauchi Central. If the whole truth be told before Almighty Allah, there is no way the 2024 budget would be said to be faultless and void of any form of manipulations or padding. Hence, our appeal to the senators and Senate presidents, for the fear of Almighty Allah and for the sake of the good people of Bauchi Central, to retract their decision within the next 7 working days, or leave us with no other option but a mass protest all over the 19 states of the north and indefinitely occupy the National Assembly complex. The test concluded. Yes, so protest everywhere. Which 19 states of the north is this guy referring to? He must be dreaming if he's still counting states like Benue, Plateau, Taraba as part of the north. If he was sure of what he said, why apology? However, let the allegations be investigated for transparency and clarity, and that was what they ought to have done. Meanwhile, it is not going to be, according to their constitution, because I know there was somebody that they suspended some years back, because you cannot leave the people. That means the people will suffer for how many months. There will be no governance. Of course, we know that not that the people are enjoying anything, but on paper that is how it ought to be, that you don't leave the place or the people hanging just because you want to suspend somebody who is representing the area. And one thing again, these guys are saying that since this guy Ningi has never committed any offense before, that they would have just pardoned him and okay, let them move forward. That just to allow the sleeping dog to lie, because if you really want to investigate it, there is iota of truth in what the man said. That is exactly what these guys are saying. They are saying you can't leave our constituency just like that without being attended to. Who are we going to be calling? Is it the Senate president that will be attending to the people, or did they make another provision that if somebody is suspended, then somebody is going to be in charge of those area for those period. Was Ino not suspended? Was Agege not suspended? What is new about the suspension? The way and manner in which it takes to be implemented. When Ningi accused corruption and looting in the budget, and that of those you mentioned goes with power play. Please let all Arewa youth march to the boss and bring back all the kidnapped people. In no doubt, the federal government shall compensate you. Shikena. Senator Abdul Ningi will lose the respect ordinary people of Nigeria has for him because of 3 months allowances. He retracts and apologizes for the truth he has spoken. Those vilifying him know the truth. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. According to John 8:32, people are suffering in Nigeria, and some group of people are busy stuffing 3.7 trillion naira in their babariga with bold face. It's absolutely unfortunate and shameful. Product of terrorism and violence. You dey smoke fuel abi? Go on and protest, no problem. Ningi wasn't the first and won't be the last senator to be suspended. Once rules and regulations are broken, then the offender must be punished. Yeah. No easy. So guys, me I don't even know what I want to talk. I don't want to know what I want to know. Nigeria, the more you look, the less you see. Now people are just hungry. People don't even get strength to even talk as it stands now. And the people, there's no area. The only area Tinubu is doing well. The only area is doing so much well is appointing and disbursing money to the politicians and governors. That's it. That's the only area is doing. Is not even faulting. See the DC we talked about, the loan, student loan that we talked about. We talk now. Say this man now 419 be. September they go pay. Now they say they don't. They are not. They said they are supposed to start the implementation today 14th, but now it's been suspended indefinitely. What does that tell you? But when it comes to when he appointed his son-in-law into one ministry like that, the housing ministry, the second day this man 120 something billion put time inject into that this thing. It was so easy for him, as if the department itself is even providing accommodation for Nigerians. It's unfortunate. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.